Hi, I'm Ian Bremmer, and this is GZERO World.
We know more about the virus in genetic terms than we've ever known about a microbe this quickly in the history of humanity.
Maybe everybody in the world was caught quite unprepared by this pandemic.
A microscopic virus that's put us on our knees.
You've got to go and deliver vaccine to 215 countries, to the poorest and most vulnerable people in the most outlying areas.
The distribution process that's been put in place is the best chance we have.
That the recovery is underway, but that it is uncertain, incomplete, and uneven.
Black Lives Matter!
You know, racism is not my problem, it's white people's problem. The impact is on me.
The American exceptionalism of the Cold War, the American exceptionalism of the 1990s, I do think has outlived its usefulness.
In order to sort of right the moral ship of this nation, you can't skip the accountability phase for the president who tried to lead a violent insurrection against democracy.
Here's a look back at the annus horribilis we've come to know as 2020. Our third season has been defined by two huge stories: the world's response to a global pandemic and the most polarized presidential election in American history. Let's expand the focus. The broader effects of coronavirus are clear. Lockdowns become widespread, and the millions who've been forced out of work are now staring down the prospect of no health insurance, no income, and no meaningful sense of what's to come. Enter the tech giants. To understand why your grocer is low on sirloin or, God forbid, bacon, you've got to look at the supply chain. Protests in the streets, civil unrest over systemic racism, and deep ideological battles about equal rights. We can check all those boxes today.
There will be music going and the kids moving around, but it's completely still and quiet.
One of the last great mysteries of the 20th century began on September 17th, 1961, just outside the borders of the Congo, when a plane carrying the second UN Secretary General, Dag Hammarskjöld, and 15 others crashed.
Por exemplo, através da campanha nós arrecadamos kit de higiene para todas as famílias do Parque das Tribos. Mas aí, nós não temos água para isso. Nós não temos água para fazer a higiene das mãos.
Hey folks, Ian here.
Story time with John Bolton.
Goodbye, Schadenfreude. Hello, Bidenfreude. Oh, God, I love you.
Do as much damage as we can.
The best is yet to...
Our mission? To help people understand the world around them and why these stories matter. This is not your average political talk show. Join me for GZERO World.